Hello there, my name is Rita and I'm the cooking nurse, and I want to welcome you to this channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. And let me tell you, we're going to be making some oxtails and I will be giving all the details in the remaining minutes, so please make sure to stick around. What we have in front of us is some marinated oxtails that I did on a live video on my Instagram page, the cooking nurse. Please, after this, go there and watch the video so that you get the whole context, and also check the description box for everything that is in that marinade for you to get the right ingredients. So I did this on a live video and it's been going for about 3 to 4 days, and you know what they say, the longer the better. Anyways, let me stop babbling and get you into the cooking process. So this is how it's looking like, and as we are checking it out, seeing all this, I wish you guys could smell the flavor. The aroma is so to die for. Anyways, take this chance to subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and give this video a like if you like it. Give me a comment of what you think or how you do it in your region or in your home, and also share with your friends. Thank you so much. That's the least you can do for me. Yeah, help me grow and let us hit 10k before Christmas. Thank you. So we're going to brown our oxtails on high heat with some little bit of oil on the bottom. Oxtails are really fatty parts. It's a really fatty part of the cow, and if you don't know what an oxtail is, it's a tail of the cow. Yeah, so it's really rich in collagen, and if you are familiar with cattle, you know how much they wiggle their tails. So it's a worked out part of the muscle, and it's really tough. So for you to get everything good out of oxtails, the flavors, the soft fall of the bone meat, you're not going to take 2 minutes or 30 seconds, and it's not a quick fix. So you're going to need some little bit of time, and cook this slowly on a gentle heat and let it give up and give you the best. Okay, so after browning our meat, we are going to put it aside and then put there the onions in the same pan, because we do not want to lose all that flavor. And another thing is, if the pan is not deglazing, like I'm using this stainless steel one, it's not easily going to deglaze. So add just a little bit of stock or water, in that case if you do not have stock, so that you do not have to struggle with the crust down. And this is how the onions are going to look like. There's onions in the marinade, but of course a little bit of more onions for the flavor does not hurt. It has never killed anyone. Anyways, I'm going to add in my peeled and finely chopped tomatoes, because I wanted to reduce the surface area. If I could crush them, it would have been much better, but I was doing this a little bit in the evening. I don't know why I was rushing, but of course I had to film it. And I'm going to be using a Maggi cube. In the marinade there are spices, so I don't want to go a little bit more extra with the spices in the tomato sauce. So I'm just going to add the Maggi cube. It's seasoned, so you want to make sure you're checking your salt the right way, so you do not have an overly salted stuff if you're using convenience products like stock cubes, bouillon cubes, things like that. And in our bowl where we're marinating from, there was some remaining marinade, so I added there some water because I did not have stock. And if you have red wine, it would be much better, any red wine really. And that's it. Added there some little bit of Worcestershire sauce, and this is how you're going to get that richness, that deep color, and some good flavor from it. Now, the initial goal was to return this and cook it slowly on the stove, the charcoal stove. But then my baby started crying and there was no one lighting the stove for me, so I put on the oven and decided to cover this and put it in the oven. And then much later I remembered I don't have time to be monitoring this. I'm going to have a plot twist. So plan B is to cook this in my pressure cooker. This machine has been seated here for some time, so it's time for it to do some work. It's seated on my money. It can do a lot of things, quite a lot: porridge, posho, beans, millet, soup, cake, a lot of things. And this is how it looks like on the inside. It has this pan that is also non-stick, so we are going to just transfer everything into that pan and then cover. Now the good thing about this pressure cooker is you do not have to worry about evaporation and losing all the liquids. because once you cover, whatever liquid is in there is going to stay the way you put it in there, just maybe a little bit thicker and more worked out. I think there's someone in the pressure cooker who keeps on pounding whatever you put in so that it's extra tender, because it also does it in a short period of time. The last time I made cow foot in this, it took about 1 hour. It would otherwise take about 3 hours or 2 hours on a stovetop, but in this pressure cooker it took about 1 hour. So that's it. It's hassle free. So when I put it in, I just go and do my other things and forget about it. So right now I'm just sealing it and making sure it's covered, and it's done now. It's on keep warm. So let me release some of that pressure, and once it's released, it's able to turn. You know, it goes off. It does not burn stuff. It's just automatic, and it was a perfect choice for me to go to make this oxtail at that hour when I was doing it. So this is how it's looking like, and I told you it's a really fatty cut. And remember, I trimmed off some fat, but look at that, and look how tender it looks. It's basically, I was eating this with a spoon, like it was just falling off. Anyways, what is stew without some vegetables? I don't know what that is. So I'm going to add in the ones that I have. I wish I had broccoli. I really love broccoli in meat. So I added in some little bit of zucchini and carrots, and I just wanted to stir that one and eat it, but the Holy Spirit said, Rita, put it back. Yeah, so I put it back and I boiled for about 5 minutes, raised pressure for about 5 minutes and released, and this is how it's looking like all well done. You can serve this with maybe posho, pap, you can serve it with rice, you can serve it with kalo, anything, and it's really tasty. You do try out this recipe and let me know how it turns out, because I promise, if I tell you, this is like one of the best recipes I have made here. I served mine with some turmeric rice and it was a bomb, and I'll be seeing you soon in my next videos. However, please do subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and share this video with your friends, and bye.